So in a survey of 229 professional athletes, it was found that 111 of them owned a convertible. 92 of them owned a giant screen TV. 97 owned a sporting goods store. 19 owned a convertible and a store. 35 owned a TV and a store. And 56 owned a convertible and a TV. 13 owned all three items. You got all that? How many athletes did not own any of the three items? Somebody get the answer? Can you see what it is? I'm joking with you because it's impossible to see what it is at this point. We need to draw a Venn diagram, don't we? There is no way in the world to answer all these questions unless you're some kind of super genius who can do a Venn diagram in your head. There's no way to answer all these questions without a Venn diagram. We need the tool of a Venn diagram to organize all of this information. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to come over here and do my best to draw a Venn diagram. So let's do that. Okay, and I'm going to put in some circles. So we're going to have three different circles. So one of them is going to be the first thing. And how do I know there's three? Well, they're talking about a convertible, and they're talking about a giant screen TV. That'll be the second circle. Okay, and then they're talking about owning a sporting goods store. That'll be the third circle. So we got to have three circles overlapping, and then let's go label them what they are. This is the store down here. The blue was the convertible. And the yellow was the big TV. Okay, so there we go. There are the three circles, and they have overlapping regions. So now let's put in the numbers. Okay, how should we put in the numbers? Let me start with the 229. 229 professional athletes. Oh, that's just the total, isn't it? Okay, I'll move on. 111. It was found that 111 of them owned a convertible. Okay, put 111 right there. 111 owned a convertible. 92 owned a TV, right there. 97 owned a sporting goods store, right there. 19 owned a convertible and a store. Let's go right there. 19 owned a convertible and a store. Is that good? How are we doing? That's totally wrong. Well, everything I've done is wrong, but I'm doing it wrong on purpose because I don't want you to. It might not seem like a good strategy, but I think it is, because this is what students do, and this is wrong, and I want to show you why this is wrong. Can somebody tell me what's not true? Let me give you a hint. Look at the convertible circle. How many do I have right now at this point in the problem in the convertible circle? Whatever 111 plus 19 is, and what did they tell me should be in the convertible circle total? 111, right? So this is wrong. You see what I'm doing is wrong? Right now, if you add these up, I don't know what it is. Well, I do. It's 130. You get 130. I have 130, and I'm not done. I got two more sections I'm going to fill in. I've already got 130 in the convertible circle. They told me there's only 111 total in the convertible circle, right? This is what this sentence means. 111 own a convertible. That means in the convertible circle, you've got to have a total of 111, right? 111 in the convertible circle. You can't do it this way. So I've got to take back all those numbers. And you know where we need to start? We must start We must start at the inside overlap and then work backwards. Work, well, let me write it all over here. Work backwards and, I mean to say, and outward. Outward. Okay, backwards and outward. Outwards, I don't know, whatever. That's how you do this problem. So I'm going to start with the 13. 13 right there. 13 owned all three. So start on the inside overlap and work your way backwards, meaning now go back to the 56. Then you'll get the real numbers. So 13 go in the very middle because they own all three, right? They're in all three circles. They're in the convertible circle, the TV circle, and the store circle, 13. 13 owned all three. Now work your way backwards. 56 owned a convertible and a TV. So convertible and TV. 56 own both the convertible and the TV. So how am I going to find this section right here? Y'all seeing it? The convert. So I'm trying to do this fact right here, and I'm circling the convertible circle and the TV. It's telling me altogether 56 owned a convertible and a TV. We're in the convertible circle and the TV circle. 56. This is 13. So then I've got to find out what's here so that those two together make 56, right? So I've got to subtract from 56. Everybody seeing that? So to find this out, this section right here, I'm going to go 56 minus, let me scoot it over. 56 minus 13, which is 43, goes right there. Do you see why that's true? Because now in the convertible circle and the TV circle, add this up, we've got 56, which is true to that sentence. That sentence said 56 own a convertible and a TV, are in both the convertible circle and the TV circle. 56 total in the convertible and TV circle. So that's right. And then just keep working your way backwards. So next, 35. 35 what? 35 own a TV and a store. TV and a store. 35 are in the overlap of the TV and the store. They own a TV and a store. So that's the 13 and then whatever goes here to make 35 total. We're going to subtract again. The TV and the store overlap for 35. So I'll come on down here and say 35 minus 13, 22, goes right there. Okay, let's keep working our, and I'm just going to cross these off as we go. Underline them, circle them, cross them off, whatever. Next, 19 owned a convertible and a store. 19 own a convertible and a store. So here's the convertible. Here's the store. So 19 own a convertible and a store. So this can be found. 13 plus this must make the 19, right? Because there's 19 that are in the convertible and the store circles combined. So then we get this number, 19 minus 13 equals 6. See how that's working? So now for the convertible and the store, we have 6 and 13. We have 19, which is true to that sentence. That sentence said 19 owned a convertible and a store. 19 total in the convertible and the store circles. Keep working our way backwards. 97 owned a sporting goods store. So let me cross that one off. So 97 own a sporting goods store. So what am I going to do with that? Here's the sporting goods store. 97 total own a sporting goods store. Now I can find this number by realizing that all those sections have to add up to 97, don't they? 97 total in the sporting goods store circle. Now, because I've worked backwards, I've got those other 3, so I can just take 97 minus those 3 and I'll get the missing section. See how this is working? Because you got to make all those in the store circle add up to 97, because that's what the words said. 97 own a sporting goods store. So we go, okay, I can do that. I can find this section by saying 97 minus 6 minus 13 minus 22. Use your calculator, whatever that is. I'm getting 56. There. All right, let's keep working our way backwards. Let's see, next comes the 92. 92 of them own a giant screen TV. So if we look at the whole TV circle, it says 92 own the TV. So we can find this region by subtracting these guys from 92, right? Because there's 92 total in the TV circle. There needs to be 92 total in the TV circle. So I got to take 92 and take away the other numbers we've already got there. So I'm going to do that. I don't know where I have room for that. Maybe I'll get rid of this one here. So I got to patch all my circles, it looks like. All right, so I'm going to squeeze this in right here. So to find this, it's going to be 92 that own a giant screen TV. 92 minus 43 minus 13 minus 22 equals, because it's 92 total in the TV circle. I'm getting 14. 14 there. All right, one more. Well, actually two more. Get that? So now, next we come to 111 own a convertible. So same kind of thing. we're going to go, okay, right here is going to be, or maybe I better do it right here. So 111 minus, so here's the convertible circle. 111 own a convertible. We've already got these three numbers. We're missing this one. So subtract from 111. So minus 6 minus 13. Whoops. Sorry, I'm getting lost in my tech here. Minus 43. I don't know what that equals. It's my calculator. 111 minus 6 minus 13 minus 43. I'm getting 49. So this right here, 49. So that'll make 111 total in the convertible circle. One more fact. 229 professional athletes were surveyed. What am I going to do with that? $229 professional athletes surveyed.
You can figure out the outside of the circles.
Yeah.
And then that determines who doesn't have either any of those three items.
Beautiful, right? We all good with that? Lang's got it. That's exactly right. I can figure out the number here outside the box, 229, because they told me there's 229 total that were surveyed, minus all the numbers, right? Just subtract all the numbers from 229. So I'm going to take 229 and I'm going to subtract every one of these numbers. And then right here will be the leftovers to make 229 total. So 229, use my calculator, subtract all the other numbers. And I'm getting, whoops, 26. So yeah, there we go, 26. All right, so now after all that work, we have the Venn diagram finally. That's a lot of work, isn't it? So how did we do it? Again, we must start on the inside overlap, work backwards and outwards. Right, I started here with that one right there, then I worked backwards to 56, and that made me go outwards to those three. I went to 56, 35, 19, subtracting. And then I kept going backwards, 97, 92, 111 was outwards, outwards, outwards. And finally, all the way back to here and the furthest outwards. See how I just kept working outwards and backwards in the word problem. Start in the inside right here and start at the end. And then work backwards and work outwards. And just keep subtracting. All right, now we're ready for the questions, which take a little bit of time too. How many athletes did not own any of the three items? So how many athletes did not own any of the three? Now we're ready for the questions. Now that we have the Venn diagram, the tool is in place. Let's use the tool and answer the questions. How many did not own any of the three items?
26.
That's the 26, isn't it? Right? Right here, because they're outside of all three circles. Next, how many owned a convertible and a TV, but not a store? So just circle it. Convertible and TV, but not a store. So get rid of that. It's just the 43, right? Oh, wait, I did I do the right thing? Oh, yeah, no, I did. Yeah, sorry, I got confused. Convertible and TV. So it's 43 and 13, but then not a store. So 43, just the 43. Okay, next. Convertible or a TV. That's a little different. This one said and. This one says or. Convertible or a TV. So here's the convertible circle. Here's the TV circle. We got to add all those up. All those people, the 49, the 43, the 6, the 13, the 22, the 14, all those people own either a convertible or a TV, or maybe both, or maybe a store too. But whatever, they own a convertible or a TV. That's true of all of them, isn't it? You see that? So I've got to add up all of those numbers. So 49. Oops, sorry. 49, 43, 6, 13, 14, and 22. Use your calculator. What am I getting? 147. So that's the whole convertible, and so that's all the convertible, all the TV. Unite all the convertible and all the TV. Next one. How many owned exactly one type of item? That's tricky. Exactly. So how many owned exactly one type of item? They only owned one thing. They only owned just a convertible, or just a TV, or just a store. How am I going to do that?
And don't you add the 49 and 56 and 14?
Yeah, excellent. Excellent. 49, 56, and 14. Yeah, those people own only one thing, don't they? Does everybody see that? These 49, see, they're in the convertible circle and they're not in any other circle. They're only in the convertible circle. They only own a convertible. They only own one item. These 56, same thing, only the store circle. These 14, only the TV circle. So let's add up 49, 56, and 14. I think it's 119. Yeah, there it is, 119. All right, 2 more to go. How many owned at least one type of item? Ooh, that's a more challenging question. How many owned at least one type of item? At least one. What does that mean? I've noticed over the years, a lot of people don't know what that word means. At least one means one or more, right? At the least, at the lowest one, which means one or more. You get the phrase? At the lowest one, which means one or more. The lowest number you own is one. You might own more. At the least, at the lowest one, so one or more. Okay, so they're saying how many people own one or more? At least one. At the least one, maybe more, one or more items. How am I going to do that? How many of those people own one or more items? Do you see that it's everybody but the 26? All these people own one or more items, don't they? They're in some circle, which means they own something. The only people that don't is the 26. So it's add all numbers except the 26. Or what's an easier way to do the problem? Or what could I do to save time? Instead of adding up all the numbers except for the 26, what could I do?
You did 229 minus 26.
Excellent. Right? So everybody see, because 229 is the total. That's the total people in the box, in the survey. So just take the total, which is everything, and subtract the 26. That leaves 203. That's easier, huh? All those other numbers must add up to 203. Just if you're leaving out just one number, then take the total minus that number. Great. Last question. How many owned a TV or a store, but not a convertible? That's not an easy question. TV or a store, but not a convertible. So TV, let's go focus on it. TV or a store. So we're combining those together. TV or a store, but not a convertible. Not. It's going to be the 14, 22, and 56. Add it up. You see that? They own a TV or a store. They're in the TV circle or the store circle, but not the convertible. So I crossed off the 3 that also happened to be in the convertible circle. It's going to be 14 plus 22 plus 56. So what's that? 92. And there it is. We were able to answer all of those questions.